Hello and welcome to the STFM Conference Submissions tutorial. The first thing you need to do is log into your STFM profile. Once you're on your profile page, head over to the menu on the left-hand side of the screen. There you will see My Conference Submissions. Go ahead and click that. There are instructions here at the top letting you know what you have to fill in. You can then scroll down to the bottom of the page, where you will find several actions that you can take. At the bottom left, you're going to see what submissions you already have in progress. The new STFM website allows you to begin a submission, pause, save it, and come back at a later date to finish. You no longer have to complete your submission in one go. You can see here I already have a submission in progress, and its status reads, Draft Not Yet Submitted. Let's assume that I want to create a brand new submission. I'm going to head over here to the Create New button and click that. Once the page loads, you'll notice that any active conferences are listed in tabs at the top. I can click on either one of these tabs and information unique to each one will appear. Scroll down to the bottom and you will see a new section called Create New Submission. I'm going to go ahead and fill these in right now. Once the title is filled in, choose a lead presenter. We're going to click on Search Contacts. If you are the lead presenter, search for yourself. The results appear just beneath those fields. I find myself, and I will click Select. You will have the opportunity to add co-presenters in a couple steps. My next step is to filter by conference. It's important to note that clicking on the tabs above did not select the conference to which you're submitting. I will now select my submission category. Check this box if you will be attending the conference presentation. It is checked, I will be attending, and click Create Submission. You are now taken to the submission page, where it shows you the information related to your submission. At the bottom, you will see tabs for Summary, Details, Upload, and Co-Presenter/Authors. You can see here on the right-hand side there is a checklist. The checklist shows whether or not details have been filled in and whether or not your disclosure has been filled in. If you need to fill in your disclosure, you will find it in the menu on the left-hand side towards the top. After checking your submission info, you can now move on to the next tabs. Before we do so, however, I want to edit my title. At the bottom of the submission info section, you will see Edit Title. I will click on that. Once here, I can change the title. I'm going to leave mine the same. I will hit Cancel. And our next step is now to move into the Details. Details tab is number 2. You need to fill in any field that has a red asterisk. I will go ahead and fill in all of my information right now. Here I've filled in my submission abstract. I will now move on to my learning objectives. I've written my objectives, but at this point, I don't have enough information to fill in the rest of my submission. I will click Save. And immediately I see the red warnings letting me know that I have not filled this in. Don't panic. If you scroll up, you will find the same tabs that you used to navigate here. I can click on Summary. I can stop the submission process. Or let's say I would like to actually finish those details. I could click on Details, scroll down, and the fields that I had left blank are still blank. Anything that I had filled in before is still there. Let's move on to the next tab. Upload. The Upload tab is necessary for any conference which allows you to upload files. In this case here, I have nothing to upload. The last tab is Co-Presenter/Authors. Here you can add any co-presenters or authors to the submission that are necessary. You can see I currently have no co-presenters, so I will head over to the right-hand side where I can click on Add Co-Presenter Author. Here you can search for your co-author. I will type in the first name and the last name, and add James Joyce by clicking Select on the left-hand side. This returns me to the Co-Presenter tab. You can see James Joyce appears here at the bottom, and if you want to remove him from Co-Presenter Author status, click the X to the left of his name. Here you can also uncheck the box if he is not attending. James Joyce will not be attending. At this point, I'm going to head back to my Summary tab. As you can see, my checklist still shows details unchecked. Recall, I did not fill in the last fields under Details. I will go fill those in now and return to the screen. And as you can see, I have a check next to Details. Also note that Submit Presentation is now active. I could submit if I wanted to, If I decided to scrap the whole thing, I could delete my submission. And that brings us to the end of our tutorial. Thank you.